Hello, how are you guys doing today? How are you? Good afternoon. My name is Miriam. Yes, I'm a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur, and of course a YouTuber. And thank you, Ade Holistic. Thank you for joining. Today we are having the regular Wednesday give back series, which is a token of my appreciation for all of my 500 subscribers on YouTube. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Find the link in bio. Today we'll be talking about how to overcome negative self-talk. Pretty much overcoming negative self-talk. So let me pin it right there in the comments. Today's topic is power packed. I did an extensive research, and I don't even think, I'm not sure we can cover everything today, in one sitting, but I'm gonna start. Yes. Okay, let me pin it right away. Overcoming negative self-talk. So I'm doing that right away. So, guys, let me know where you are watching from. Yes, so I'm going for a procedure today for my tooth. But let's leave all of that on aside. Yeah, I'll be fine. Overcoming negative self-talk. When they fix the appointment for 4 p.m., I'm like, okay, that's going to be after. I'm like, oh, it is what it is, man. I will go. Self-talk. Yeah, okay. So today we are talking about overcoming negative self-talk. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. So let us start. Let's go straight into today's topic. Thank you. Thank you, Mahimi Oluwasegun. Thank you so much. Okay, so I listened to Steve Harvey and he said, according to him, he said the brain is divided into four quadrants. One is positive, negative, good, or bad. So how you start your day, is determined by what you tell your brain. If you wake up in the morning and you say it's gonna be a bad day, oh no, okay, you're not excited to say it's gonna be a bad day. You say, today's gonna be a bad day, and then your brain starts to work. Okay, it's gonna be a bad day. Okay, and then the brain starts to tell the rest of them, oh, hi guys, today's gonna be a bad day. So quickly start. Let's start working towards it. And that is how the brain is wired. That's the truth. But when you wake up and you say, hi, today is gonna be a good day, the brain will say, oh, what did you just say? Today is gonna be a good day. And then they say, okay, what's up, guys? Let's start to work. And that's how you are all fired up. You're excited, and then you begin to look forward to having a beautiful day. Oh, thank you, coffee on business. Thank you. You know what's up. Yeah, thank you for the compliments on the glasses. Okay, so yeah, so we'll be talking about how to overcome negative self-talk. Thank you, Shakli Brands. Thank you for joining us. So today we're talking about how to overcome those negative voices in your head. Those negative self-talks. So first, I would like by stressing that positive thinking helps. Yeah, the power of positive, we're getting there. Don't worry. Today I am all fired up. I've done extensive research. It's like I'm writing a thesis or a thesis. Yeah. So positive thinking helps, with stress management and can even improve your health. And that is the truth. So, and like I always say, nothing is ever as bad as it first appears. It looks like, oh, the world is about to crumble. Oh yeah, Gbami. That's like saying, oh my God, what's going on? What's happening to me? So nothing is ever as bad as it first appears. So whatever situation you find yourself, you calm down first. Take a chill pill. Chill out. Everything will be okay. That's the first thing you tell your brain, so that your brain will start to work. That was the first analogy I made when I started this presentation. The first thing you tell yourself is everything is going to be all right. Breathe. Calm down. Calm down. Awesome. A day holistic, yes. You try to start your day with meditation and positive affirmations, yes, it helps. And that is why I try as much as possible to add a lot of positive affirmations, on my posts, so that people can, see my post and then they remind themselves, oh, I am strong, I am worthy, I am enough, I love myself, I'm the very best version of me, So you have to keep telling yourself those positive things. It goes a long way, trust me, man. It goes a long, long way. Okay, so yeah, practicing overcoming self-talk You can do that. We can cite it with examples of is the glass half full or half empty. A lot of people see things from a negative side of life, and some people see things from a positive side of life. Excuse me, I choose to see things in the positive side of life. I want to see things in the positive way. Regardless of what is happening, I choose to be positive, and it is something that you can tell yourself. You choose. That's it. You either choose to be positive or to be negative, about whatever situation that you find yourself. So trust me, last, everybody will be all right. That's what I see. I say last, everything will all right. So thank you guys. So the way you look at life, your outlook on life, how your attitude towards yourself, whether you're optimistic or pessimistic, it can even affect your health. When you start to, have you noticed sometimes when you're maybe you feel ill or something, and then you lie down, and then you're just there, you're not trying to be active, it continues to ground you, until you tell you. Just the times I remember when I was younger, I used to be, I used to fall ill. I used to fall ill. Gone, get it gone. I'm not a sickler, but not so much like that. But whenever I'm ill, it was terrible. And then sometimes I have to tell myself, get up, just get up. Just get up and see if things can be different today. I will get up, and gradually I begin to get better. Than getting grounded on the bed. Being bedridden and all of that. So. Hi, Charnelli. Thank you for joining. Sorry, I didn't get a lot of water. I tried to hydrate myself. So let's talk about understanding positive thinking and self-talk. Positive thinking doesn't mean that bad things are not happening, or it doesn't mean that you keep your head in the sand and ignore life's unpleasant situations or less pleasant situations. You're just telling yourself that whatever happens, everything is going to be all right. Like everything is under control. Everything is not going to kill you. It's not going to ground you. So you first, that's your weapon. Your weapon is your first attack, your defense. What's your defense mechanism? When these negative self-talks come, negative thoughts, criticisms, when you criticize yourself all the time, what's the first thing you tell yourself? You tell yourself, hey, everything is going to be all right. Yesterday, a friend of mine shared a good news, great news, and she saw it as bad news. And I'm like, what? Are you okay? Like, seriously? This is the best news of the century. And then with time she was like, I'm so glad I told you. What? Are you all right? This is great news. This chick. And then she got fired up, along the line. She was like, thank you very much. You just encouraged me. I'm like, are you all right? That's good news. That's great news right there. Don't even come near me. Don't even go there. So let us try as much as possible to tell ourselves, positive things, regardless of the situation or whatever things mean, however things are looking, you tell yourself those positive things. So what are the health benefits of positive thinking? Number one, increase lifespan. Total is the truth. You cannot come and go and kill yourself. Lower rates of depression, reduced stress levels, and you have resistance to a lot of things that would not help you. Let me give you an example. My sister once told me about a woman back away. It was a long time ago, about 15 years ago. She told me about her friends. Their mom was always worried. Like, these boys, she had, I think, 4 boys or something. These boys will not kill me. These boys, you're always stressing me. She shouts every day. You stress me, I stress me, I stress. She, in that situation, I'm like, she's supposed to calm down. Why are her boys behaving funny? If it's something she cannot control, she can't control it. Instead of getting yourself worked up and all of that, and then with that, she developed hypertension and she passed. Now, trust me, there are other people who are in the same situation, but they chose to handle it with positivity. They chose not to kill themselves over it, bog their minds over it, get themselves immersed in the problem day in, day out. If you remember, the first thing I talked about was, what do you tell yourself in the morning? If you tell yourself, hey, I'm going to have a great day, your brain signals to the rest of them, that, hey, guys, she's going to have a great day, so let's start working. And then they begin to work towards making your day a wonderful day. I listened to a woman who said, She's a motivational speaker, funny enough, and then she's a professor as well. And then she when she got home, she went to work, and then she got back home, and she was telling her husband the 1001 terrible things that happened that day. She just kept on ranting and ranting and ranting. She was laughing at herself when she was telling the story, and I felt inspired. She was telling her husband the negative things that happened that day. This person stressed me, this person sent me a crazy email, this person insulted me, this person. And her husband looked at her, and after talking, after ranting, after everything, he said, okay, what good thing happened today? Just tell me one good, what's good, happened today. And then he said, that is true. Yeah, one of my students complimented me. Oh, my old friend about 10 years ago called me from the blues, and then we got talking, and then we were chatting. Do you know, when she was recollecting or recalling those beautiful moments that happened that day, she started feeling happy. She started getting happy. She stopped feeling overwhelmed and worked up and angry. Yes, what good thing happened today? Ask yourself. What's that good thing? You woke up. You are alive. You are healthy. You're in good, you're in good shape. You're fine. You made a sale today, and even if you don't make a sale today, you're fine. You're healthy. Your mental state is okay. We have no idea what we have. So you always count your blessings. So instead of complaining and complaining and complaining, find something good in that day. Find something good in every situation. It helps a lot. It will even put you in a positive mood. It helps you to even think better, and you're more creative, you're more productive, in that sense. Of course, what good thing happened today? Stop talking about how bad it was, how this person, yes, I know sometimes we suffer bad customer, you have a bad client, and then the person is all over the place and all of that, but you're like, come on, give or take, you move on. Last week I was talking to my friend, Cover Me Cute. We're talking, and then I just realized that somebody gave a bad review because of giveaway. Yeah, on Instagram. And I'm like, are you serious? Wow. She gave me 1 star. Like, I've never heard of it before. Funny enough, this person is not even in the US. She's in Nigeria. And because of giveaway, she gave a bad review. This is not a paying customer. This is not a client. This is not a potential client. And guess what? I still responded on the review. I said, I thanked her, for her review, and I told her, sorry, I gave it to someone else because I don't, you don't live here, so I had to give it to someone else, and that was it, and I moved on, so, but if I keep drilling that, oh, this person gave me 1 star, it's not gonna help. Is it gonna change? No. The only thing I can do is to get me to keep getting good reviews. By the time I keep getting 5-star reviews, and it will cover up all the her 1 star, everybody will be all right. So it's possible she's even she's reacting to something, so that's why I won't even take it out on her. It's possible she's having a bad day, or she's reacting to something negative that happened, and she had to pass the aggression to me, the anger to me, which is, well, thank God has given me the grace to overcome all of that. So everybody will be all right last. So reasons why it's good to practice positive thinking is that it gives you a better psychological well-being, and physical well-being. It gives you, it puts you in a better mental state. It helps you to cope better in times of hardships, and times of stress. By the time you already have that defense mechanism for negative thoughts, you already know how to shield it, shield yourself away from those negative thoughts. You're fine. No situation, will ground you, or, would put you down and, finish you completely, So, yeah, so how do we identify negative thinking? Number one, you need to filter out. Like I gave the example of the woman who got home and was complaining about the day. She was complaining, and it was all complaints. She was listing like almost 10 complaints of the day, and by the time she started to look at the good side, the good things that happened that day, her perspective started to change. She started to say, oh, maybe I even had a good day after all. She ended up saying that, and I was like, oh wow, this is powerful. She ended up saying she had a good day after all. She came home telling her husband, I had a very bad day. This thing happened, that thing happened. But she did not see the good things that has happened, that day. And by the time she started to reiterate on the good things that happened on that day, she realized she actually had a good day, instead of a bad day, rather than a bad day. So let's filter these things, and the way we look at life, and then personalizing, when bad things happen, don't start to blame yourself. You're like, if I haven't done this thing, it wouldn't have happened, it wouldn't have. Nah, it's not gonna solve anything. Blaming yourself and keep blaming, blaming and blaming and blaming. You don't have to, because it doesn't help. It won't help, and then catastrophizing. We do that a lot when we make a big deal out of everything, and like I said, nothing is ever as bad as it first appears, so you tell yourself, okay, it has happened. Regardless of the situation, you tell you it has happened. Do not magnify it, and then be careful with the people that you also tell or you hang around, because some people like to magnify issues. When you tell them something, they say, yay, as if the world's about to come to an end. So no, go to people that will lift your spirits, people that will say, oh, just that. Let me give you an instance of something that happened when I was in the university. Of course, we cook in the rooms. I schooled in Nigeria. I studied economics at the prestigious Obafemi Awolowo University. So one of my roommates used my cam gas to cook, and then, when she was cooking, the fire blew up on the cam gas. It blew up. It exploded. Sorry, it exploded, and then she was like, "Hey, Miriam, I'm the only one my mother gave birth to." Like, come and carry your gas, and I'm like, okay, she was shouting, fire, 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 come and carry your gas, and then she was cooking on it, and then I went there. I put my hand in the fire, right in the fire, because I knew there was no time to panic. I put my hand right in the fire and switched it off, and that was it. So, but if everybody had panicked the way she panicked, I'm the only child of my parents, maybe we would have run away, and then the room would be on fire. And everybody will be evacuated, and maybe it will spread to the next room, and and so on. So we have to keep on. Hi, Blessing. Thank you for joining us. So we have to keep telling ourselves, regardless of what we are seeing. So let us not catastrophize. Let's stop catastrophizing. Catastrophizing means I'm making a big deal out of every situation. Don't magnify it like, yay, my life is about to end. No, your life will not end. It's not about to end. And whatever happens is there to make you strong. There's always a lesson to learn from it. So let's try as much as possible to focus on positive thinking. And how do we go about this? Let us identify. Number one, let's identify areas of change. Let's look at how do we even interpret situations. Thank you, Lavender Gates. Thank you for joining us. How do we interpret situations? Do we magnify? Do we make it look bigger than it is? Do we begin to add 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things that don't even exist yet? And then when we apply fear, I call FEAR, as in fear, false evidence appearing real. By the time you begin to add all those things, it has not happened. It did not happen, and it will not happen. But by the time you begin to add 4, 5, 3, 7 things that, hey, this thing is gonna happen, X is gonna happen. Oh my God, this thing has happened. It's gonna kill this person. It's gonna. By the time you start adding all those things, it's all in your head. So identify those things. And then start to tell yourself that, hey, it's not as bad. You just take it off your mind, so you don't go and develop a high blood pressure. Just tell yourself, hey, it's not as bad as as it is. Tell yourself that you'll be fine. Focus on one area, approach it in a more positive manner. So number 2, check yourself. Periodically, you can check yourself so many times in the day. What are you thinking? Are you allowing something get to you? Are you thinking, are you being negative about this thing? Tell yourself every single time, check yourself, and then everything will be all right. And that's the truth. And then number 3, be open to humor. When people, play with you, when they joke with you, when they laugh with you, when they, try to, happy people, try to respond back, in a positive light. Don't see bad in every situation. Don't say, oh, this person is trying to get back at me. This person is trying to snap at me. Just respond to humor, positively. Like, if it's a compliment, some people even take compliments, they take offense even when you compliment them. When you tell them, oh, you look beautiful today, they're like, are you insulting me? Or are you being sarcastic? No, take it. You say, I'll take it. Thank you. So be open to humor and you know give your room, allow yourself now, allow yourself to enjoy those compliments, allow yourself to to be loved, allow yourself to love and be loved. So love yourself well enough, and be open to humor, be open to compliments. When people tell you, oh, I love this thing, I love what you do, I love, you're like, oh, thank you. Don't say really, or is it something that is bad. Don't condemn. Don't talk yourself out of good things. Don't talk yourself out of it. And then follow a healthy lifestyle. Yes, healthy lifestyle goes a long way in helping you to overcome negative situations. Take, for instance, if you're trying to lose weight now, and you're like, okay, I want to start taking cauliflower, broccoli, cilantro. I want to take a lot of fruits and all of that. Trust me, by the time you take it, like, you have your breakfast, you have a very healthy bowl of breakfast. You feel good yourself. But if you're determined to probably lose weight, and you're eating burgers and all of, even you yourself, you'll be like, you'll be negative yourself that, hey, I want to lose weight, but see what I'm eating. So try as much as possible to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Work out, drink a lot of water, hydrate. They say, drink water and mind your own business. Okay, so you can overcome negative self-talk that way. Then surround yourself with positive people. I can't stress that enough. If you watch my YouTube videos, you will see that I stress a lot about being around the right people. In fact, I made a video on how to know if you're in the right circle of friends. You should check it out. You should go watch it. So make sure that you surround yourself with positive people. If you're in the midst of people who don't see good in anything, they would rub off on you with time. It's just a matter of time. So please do everything you can to be surrounded by positive people. Make sure that you hang out with positive people. You talk to positive, you choose your friends wisely. You don't just choose the ones that, thank you utmost, thank you for joining. You don't just choose people that are available. Choose people that add value to you. Choose people that can bring balance in areas where you fall short. Go ahead and watch that video. I made a video on how to know if you're in the right circle of friends, my YouTube video. So just click on the link in bio, and then you can search for it. And you can also click on play all of the videos, and you have a lot to learn, trust me. So yeah, I'm going to cite some examples of how to overcome examples of negative self-talk and positive self-talk. Yeah, so in place of saying it's too complicated, I don't know how to do it, you can say, I'll tackle it from a different angle. It means that you are positive. You're looking at it from a positive angle. You're being optimistic. So instead of saying it's too complicated, you say, oh, I can look at it from another angle. I can take a look, I can tackle it from a different angle. And that's it. So or instead of saying I don't have the resources, you can say, oh, necessity is the mother of innovation, or mother of invention. You can say, okay, I can create it. Even if I might not have it now, let me see if I can improvise and do something, make do. And trust me, you begin to find solutions to whatever issues that are in front of you. I'll be sharing one powerful tip at the end of this session. So another negative word that you have to get rid of, like if you say, I am too lazy to get this thing done, what do you say instead of saying I'm too lazy to get this thing done? You say, okay, I wasn't able to fit it into my schedule, but I can re-examine some priorities, which means, okay, you're looking at a way out of the situation, a way by which you can get the thing resolved, whatever the issue is. You're looking for a way by which you can get it resolved. It's like not having time to complete your school assignments. There's always time. You have 24 hours in a day. Just prioritize, and everything will fall in place. So or instead of saying there's no way it will work, you can tell yourself, I can try to make it work. Thank you, May Official. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Okay, so instead of saying there's no way it will work, you can tell yourself, I can try to make it work. See, by the time you tell yourself, I can try to make it work, your brain Remember the first thing I said. When you tell yourself I'm gonna have a great day, your brain signals to the rest of them and says, "Hey guys, she said today is gonna be a great day. Thank you, Elo. I'm so sorry. Thank you very much for joining." So instead of telling yourself, like, once you tell yourself I'm gonna have a great day today, your brain signals to the rest of them and says, "Hey, she said she's gonna have a great day today. So guys, let's go to work." And then they begin to work, and your day is gonna be a great day. You have a positive attitude towards life. You have a positive outlook, as to how your day is gonna start and end. You begin to see the good in every situation. And like I said, in that previous example of how that woman got home and how she kept ranting to her husband that, "Oh, today was a bad day, X happened, Y happened, oh, somebody complained, somebody sent me this terrible email, nasty email," and all of that. And her husband said, "Tell me one good thing that happened today." And then she started to list those. She started, thinking of those great things that happened. "Oh, one of my students complimented me." She started listing those things, and then she started saying, "Oh, maybe I had a good day after all." So instead of focusing on those negative things, start reminding yourself of those positive things. And that is what I do. In fact, that is my mantra. My daily mantra. I choose to see the good in every situation. So yeah, another negative self-talk is it's too radical a change. Just tell yourself, let's take a chance. Because you never know, and that's the truth. You just never know. And another negative self-talk is, "No one bothers to communicate with me." What you can tell yourself is, "I'll see if I can open the channels of communication." So you always choose to see good in everything, or always choose to be positive about every situation. Another thing is, another negative self-talk is, "I'm not going to get any better at this." When you tell yourself, "I can't be good at this thing," tell yourself, "I'll give it another try. I will give it another try." Yesterday evening I was speaking with somebody from Canada, and then she was telling me, "I tried to learn how to sew. I've tried it so many times. It's just not working. How do I? It seems so hard." And I shared my experience. I shared my own story of how I learned how to sew in a month. She was encouraged. She was inspired. I told her, "Look, if I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, it's not a big deal." It's not so much of a big deal. Just put your mind to it. Once you're committed, you're focused, you will get it. And she started to look at it, because she pretty much has given up. So she started to look at it in a positive way, like, okay, it's possible. Yes, it is very possible. So tell yourself those good things, that you want. Always remind yourself of those great things, and then practicing positive thinking every day also helps. Practicing positive thinking is very, very key. In fact, it's the important test. Because if you whatever you tell yourself is what the brain would act upon. If you tell yourself, "Oh man, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed, this is gonna be a bad day," yes, the brain begins to work on it. The brain begins to run helter skelter to work to make it a bad day. Yes. Thank you. I am Bayo. Yeah. So when you tell yourself, "I'm gonna have a great day," the brain will ask, "What did you just say?" It will always ask, "What did you just say?" "I'm gonna have a great day. Today's gonna be a great day." And they say, "Okay, hi guys, today's gonna be a great day. Let's start to work." And then they begin to work, and things, that's how your day starts, and continues. So if you tend to have a negative outlook, if you're somebody that doesn't see good in most situations, I'll be sharing a powerful tip on how you can overcome this negative self-talk. Yeah, you might not don't expect to become a positive and optimistic person overnight. So but we practice. We practice and practice. Eventually your self-talk with self-criticism would be a thing of the past. You begin to accept yourself more, and then you become more or less critical of yourself. So, and trust me, when your mind is generally optimistic, you'll be able to handle each challenge that comes every day. You'll be able to handle it better in a less stressful and in a more constructive way. Yeah, thank you for joining us, Beth. BETS. Thank you. So the benefits of positive thinking cannot be overemphasized. We all need to think positive, because even if you don't think positive in the first place, you can't try to achieve anything. You can't run a business, you can't excel. If you're not positive, if you don't think that you can, if you don't believe in yourself, if you keep seeing bad in every situation. So try to train your mind to see the good in every situation. Yes. Yes, we do it every day. And then one more thing I want you to note is yes, truly, just like our phones and our gadgets, we run out of battery sometimes. It's okay to run out of battery. I mean, when you don't feel so motivated, there are times when you don't feel so motivated the way you used to. And there are so many things that you can do. How? Number one, get some rest, exercise. Look, I know that I was running out of time today, and I still took my time to exercise because it's very key. It is very key. I don't joke with my exercise. Yes, I didn't do up to 1,000 skips today. I did only 500, but it's something is better, than doing nothing at all. So I'll implore everyone to inculcate, add exercise, do exercise as much as you can. It is very, very key, and then try as much as possible to see good in every situation. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, I just want to remind you guys before we go straight into this last tip that I'll be sharing with you. So, I want to bring up this word, abracadabra. I don't know if you have heard of it before. So, I'll be bringing out something in case you start to feel negative at any point in time. So this is a way by which you can overcome those negative self talk. Please just a second. I need to pick up my laptop. Sorry. Okay. I think it's sorted now. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So yeah. Thank you, Ralia. Thank you for joining us. Okay, so abracadabra. I know most of us, if not all of us, has heard of it before. Abracadabra is an aromatic phrase, and it means I create as I speak. And then in Hebrew, it means it came to pass as it was written. As it was spoken. It came to pass as it was spoken. So I will be using abra. So when you recall, when you're criticizing yourself, when you're having this negative self-talk, just say abracadabra. Then you say ABRA, the first four letters. You say ABRA. So I will be sharing tips on how we can overcome negative self-talk using abracadabra, but using ABRA. I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the first one is to acknowledge, acknowledge that these things, have happened, and know that words have power. What you tell yourself has power, and that is why and that is why positive affirmations are so good, and that is where it comes to play. And if you notice, if you go on my Instagram page, you'll find out that I do a lot of self affirmations. I am great, I am awesome, I am intelligent, I am smart, I am beautiful, I am classy, I am top notch, I am chassis. So keep telling yourself those positive things, and trust me, that is what you become. That's what you begin to believe. What you tell yourself is what you begin to believe in. So yeah. A, acknowledge, and then B, breathe in. That's ABRA. So when you breathe in. What do you breathe in? You breathe in what you want. You breathe in what you want. And then R is release. Don't forget, A is acknowledge, B is to breathe. R is to release, abra. So we're going to ABRA. Don't worry, we're not going to spell the entire acronym. Okay, so R is release. That is release what you don't want. Exhale. Exhale what you don't want. Exhale the hurt. Exhale the limitations. The sadness. Exhale the pains. Exhale those negativities. Exhale it, and you'll be all right. And number 4, ABRA. A is align. So use your imaginations, to create what you really want for yourself. So use that imaginations to tell yourself, okay, I can do this. I am worthy of this. I have a great memory. I am capable. I will overcome. You tell yourself, I I will focus on my gifts. I am gifted. I have a quick brain. This I have the magic trick. I can get it done. I can do it. So and it goes beyond just saying it. Like they say, action speaks louder than words. So when you say it, you begin to act it. Begin to work on it. Begin to act it all out. Step into this belief, and I want to assure you that you begin to experience positivity, at the end of the day. And it takes a lot of practice. So practice. Don't forget, to tell yourself those positive things when you wake up in the morning, because what you tell yourself, what you signal to the brain is what the brain works with. The brain will pick it up and begin to run with it. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to have a great day, you are definitely going to have a great day. Tell yourself, I'm going to have a good day. Thank you, Sola. Thank you for joining us. So if you tell yourself, I'm going to have a good day today, your brain says, oh, what did you say? We're going to have okay, hey guys, start working. She's going to have a great day, and then they begin to work towards, you having a wonderful day. And trust me, by the time you practice all of this, positive self-talk, you will realize that you will overcome it. So replace those negative self-talks, with positive ones. Choose to see the good in every situation. Choose to see the good in your day. Have a gratitude list. Tell yourself, thank you, Lord, for this. Thank you for that. Don't forget to pray as well. Prayer, takes away all the stress from your heart. When you pray, you hand everything over to God. I'm a Christian, so I do not play with prayers. I don't joke with my prayers. So you tell yourself everything is gonna be all right. Practice gratitude. Write at least, have a gratitude journal. Because it's always good to see good in every situation. Have a gratitude journal where you write, okay, I'm thankful this thing happened to me today. I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for my food. I'm thankful for my health. I'm thankful for my, so regardless of whatever happens, everything is going to be all right. So, and I assure you, please, when you try these tricks, these tips that are shared in this video, please don't forget to leave your comments below. I shall be dropping this video on YouTube, by the way, for the benefits of those that missed today's live. Thank you so much, guys. So I'll see you again next week by God's grace, and we'll tackle a very, very powerful topic as well. So in case you missed this, don't worry, I'm going to drop it on YouTube right away, and then you can catch up with it and leave your comments below. Thank you so much, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share this video with your friends. God bless you. I'll see you next week. Bye.